This might go down as the worst line in rap history. King Combs, the son of P. Diddy, decided to make a diss track directed at everybody that was using the hashtag #NoDiddy and basically anybody that had negative comments to say about his father and his family and basically all the allegations that's going on. So for y'all that don't know, which I'm sure most of y'all know, P. Diddy got a bunch of sexual assault allegations as well as the big one the feds are on him for allegedly running a sex trafficking ring. So right now he's facing those charges and the feds have raided his home. And so King Combs, being the son of Diddy, who also has a lawsuit accusing him of sexual misconduct, decided to drop a diss track, defending his father and his family name. Now, I have no problem with him defending his father. I mean, that's the man's father. He looks up to him. But when your dad is being accused of running a sex trafficking ring and also being accused of multiple sexual harassments and sexual assaults, and you yourself is also being under investigation for somebody saying that you sexually assaulted them, I don't think saying something like this is going to help you or your father's case.
Knock them walls down like when them Fetty boys ran in both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door, cause that's the one they miss.
Excuse me, but what the fuck did you just say?
Knock them walls down like when them Fetty boys ran in both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door, cause that's the one they miss.
FBI, open up!
This might be the stupidest shit I've ever seen somebody do. Your father is under investigation by the feds and is being accused of running a sex trafficking ring. And you're rapping on a song saying, too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door because that's the one they missed. What do you mean by that? Like, what does that mean?
What do you mean by that?
You bought the one next door and that's the one they missed. So is the one next door where all like the files and documents and shit is at, bro? Like, you do realize after saying this that the feds now have probable cause to kick down the door and see what the hell is going on in that other crib, bro. I mean, how stupid can you be, bro? This clown literally sat up here, wrote this on a piece of paper, looked at it, went into the studio, started rapping. After he rapped the shit, went out with the producer, they edited it. And through all that process, all the time, he did not think that this was going to be a problem at all. He saw no problem with this line. Nobody in the studio had a problem with this line. They let him drop this. They let him say that in the song and drop this. Too bad they didn't know that we bought the crib next door. That's the one that they missed. So basically a middle finger to the feds saying, hey, y'all missed the one next door. Y'all ain't even know that was ours. Self-snitching at its finest. Bro, I used to think drill rappers was dumb as hell for rapping about crimes that they took part in and putting them on songs, basically alerting the police that they was a part of that. This right here, this takes stupidity to a whole nother level. This is insane. Ain't no motherfucking way this nigga wrote this shit, put it on a song, edited it, and then sent it out for the whole world to hear. So now all the feds know that, hey, they got another house in there too we got to check out. And sure, they might have been smart enough to get rid of all the evidence in the other house. But still, why mention something that they didn't even know nothing about? I mean, he wrote that line and said, yeah, this is the one. That's the shit right there. Like, this gonna really shut these niggas the fuck up. So if the feds decide to raid the home that King Combs said they missed and something accidentally got left behind, Diddy can thank his son for his conviction.
Survey says...
This nigga out here beefing with 50 Cent. You out here worried about everybody else clowning your father, bro. You just made your father look like the biggest clown of them all. Cause look at his dumb ass son putting stupid ass lines like this in his raps. You need to stick to acting. Let's rap it. It's just, there's no reason for it. You're telling them about something they didn't even know. Something that also you're basically insinuating could help them in the case that they have against you and your father. Or maybe just your father. You are a fucking idiot. King Combs, please understand me. Hear me out. You are a fucking dumbass. Your IQ, you are intellectually deficient, my nigga. You are intellectually deficient. For those who don't know what the IQ scale is, bro, look up the IQ scale. Look at where they put intellectually deficient, okay? He's on that level. Because this needs to be studied. Like, this needs to be a college research. We need to put this under the microscope, these bars under the microscope, and figure out how dumb does a human being have to be to make this type of mistake? And you had chance after chance. You read this. You wrote it down. You proofread over it. You had time to edit this out. Nobody thought this was a bad idea. This is what happened when you got a bunch of yes men around you. But don't worry, King Combs. Don't worry. Something tells me you're going to be a key witness in the case. They're going to ask you, sir, what did you mean by this line right here? King Combs, congratulations. You played yourself. And you might have just got your pops convicted. So congratulations, dumbass.